Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and for today's look and for today's video I filmed using these two Huda Beauty palettes. On my left eye I did the first rose gold palette that she came out with, and then on my right eye I did the Remastered palette. Now if you guys are interested to see which palette is better, are there any different, are they the same, please continue watching and enjoy. Starting off my brows, I'm going to spoolie them, and then using my Benefit Goof Brow Pencil in the color 5, I'm going to just fill them out. Taking my Tape Shape Concealer in the color Light Medium Honey, I'm going to just put it underneath my brows and also on my lids, and then with a Beauty Blender, I'm going to blend all of that out. Now for my right eye, I'm going to start off with the color Henna and just apply that in the outer V. The right eye is going to be the Remastered palette, and then the left eye is going to be the first palette. So then on the left one, I'm going to take this same color Henna, and you can automatically see that the Remastered palette is way more pigmented than the first one. I am making sure that I use different brushes for each eye so you guys can see the difference in the pigmentations and in the colors. Next, I'm taking Man Eater and I'm going to apply that in the same place I applied henna, but more in the inner corner as well. And for the left eye, for the first palette, I had to go in with my brush maybe 2 or 3 times to get the pigmentation as the other palette. From the Remastered palette, I'm taking Man Eater and Dollface and just applying in the outer V and also in my crease and just blending that out really well. From the first palette, the Dollface color is actually called Flamingo, so I'm taking Man Eater and Flamingo and applying that in the same place. Next, I'm taking Black Truffle and I'm going to just apply that in the outer V and take just a bit in my crease, and I'm going to just blend that out then. In the first palette, I will say that the colors are not that pigmented. The second palette that she remastered, of course, are much more pigmented. For my lid, I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to take the color Rose Gold and just apply that on my lid. There is a slight difference in color. I would say the first palette one was actually more pigmented in this case than the second palette. For my inner corner and for brow bone, I'm going to apply the color Moon Dust. This was actually same for both palettes. With my finger, I'm going to take Pink Diamond from the new palette and apply that on my lid, and then from the old palette, it's called Angelic, I'm going to apply that on my lid. It's the same color but just different names. And then using my wipe, I'm going to just clean out all the fallouts because there were a lot of fallouts from this, especially from the new palette. Off screen, I put on some falsies and now I'm applying my L'Oreal eyeliner and I'm going to give myself a wing. Besides primer, I wanted to apply this Versailles Rose Gold Exfoliator on my face with a Beauty Blender. I'm going to just apply that all over. This actually gave me a really nice dewy look and I really liked it. And then I'm going to apply my Huda Beauty foundation in the color Latte with a brush. I'm going to just take some, put some dots on my face, and then with the brush I'm going to just blend it all out together. Taking the contour stick from Fenty Beauty in the color Mocha, I'm going to take my bronzer brush and I'm going to just apply that with it. I'm going to apply it on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my chin, and I'm going to contour my nose with that as well. For concealer, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the Light Medium Honey, and I'm going to just blend that out with my Beauty Blender. And then for translucent powder, I'm going to use my Airspun Loose Face Powder and apply it underneath my eyes, some on my nose, on my forehead, on my chin, and also on my smile line. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take the color Man Eater and Cocoa and just apply that. And then with the fluffy brush, I'm going to take out all the loose powder that I had on my face. For bronzer, I'm going to apply the Hoola from Benefits. I'm going to apply that on my forehead and also on my cheeks. And then moving on to blush, I'm taking this color Amore from NARS and apply that just on my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty highlighter in Capri and Azores, and I'm going to apply that on the high points of my cheeks, on the bridge of my nose, and also on my cupid's bow. But look at that highlighter, it's just amazing. For mascara, I'm taking my Super Fan from Smashbox and I'm going to just apply that, and then I'm going to outline my lips using Trophy Vibe from Huda Beauty and then fill it in with the color Muse. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on this is I prefer the Remastered palette hands down. It's much more pigmented. The glitter parts, I can apply that with a brush too, whereas for the first palette, I don't think if I applied it with a brush it would come on smoother or it would come pigmented. But you guys can also see from my eyes that when I was applying the colors for the first palette, I had to apply the colors maybe 2-3 times. I had to go in with my brush, but for the second palette, just one application was all it took. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. Until next time, I love y'all and take care. Bye.